Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Robite Let's Play, and we've got something a bit special for Snare's Warframe Faithful. We are trying the Switch version of Warframe.
Hence the Switch controller. We're playing it on a big TV.
Yes, so we are playing docked mode.
Yep.
Docked mode.
So what's interesting about this is the fact that not only is Nintendo okay with like showing Switch stuff, just to celebrate that fact, which we've done with some other videos that we filmed today, but also I've made comment about the launch on the Switch for Warframe. It's had over 1 million people download it, 1,000,001 now.
Yes, but I don't have to pay, so I'm okay.
But we're in a position where we get to see what the performance is like and how it acts. I don't normally play with controller, so I'm going to have to get used to what buttons do what as we start playing.
Well, seeing as Nintendo take the Xbox button layout and then reverse it just to be awkward.
So it doesn't feel that different from the opening scene. A little bit slightly bloomy effects compared to the PC. And also the frame rate's slightly less than you get on PC, which
I'd say it's slightly lower res as well.
Ever so slightly.
Yeah, but I mean, commonly when you dock a Switch, you're at something like 900p.
So we're going to go for Volt, I think, because everyone plays Excalibur when they start, and it's silly.
That's because it's the best one.
It's not. Okay, so we're going to confirm and choose Volt as our Warframe.
Wake up.
Oh, bit of a glitch.
There's a little towel.
I see the Lotus has tried to wake you. Pity she's too late.
How much do I want to bet that you can recite this by rote?
You only play it once. Thing is, Vor's head looks a lot like our logo, Bitey.
No. We are taking this one with us.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to work.
I am the Warframe's power system.
That's a move.
Use your power. Defend yourself.
Rest in B, okay.
Use your power now.
It's so weird playing with a controller. I guess so that's going to be... It's quite digital actually, the So you're just using your first ability, okay.
Shock, apparently. Set up the top.
Yeah, okay. I just, obviously you don't have numbers on your keyboard to do it. So, let's see, the motion blur isn't bad.
Yeah, it's not too unreasonable, is it?
No. The controls feel, when I say digital, it's like you don't get, obviously with the keyboard you get on or off. And the same with the controller. If you push a little bit forward, it's a run, same as a full push. So there's that. So you can sprint. Okay. What's going to be jump?
B.
That's going to be aim. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, B is jump. So as always, we get the Mark 1 bow or the Scanner. I'm going to choose. I always choose the fucking gun. I like the bow.
That's not a gun. That's a bow.
Oh, bit of vibration on the controller.
That is one thing the Joy-Cons actually do very well, is vibration. As that it's a multi-pitch vibration, isn't it? So you can actually like detect things that you're holding and stuff like that in some of the party games.
It's fluid. It's nice. I'm not feeling like it's juddery at all. I'm not such a fan of. That seems to be quick for me. That animation.
Mm.
So we've got the Lato or the Kunai. I think Kunai.
Good. The extraction point is up ahead. Hurry before Vor.
Is there much auto-aiming to it?
Hmm?
Is there much auto-aiming going on?
I don't think so. But then again, I think that last one probably was. I need to work out how to roll.
Yeah, I was going to say that's what you're trying to get.
Okay, so it's a run. Okay, it's a slide. It feels tricky only because I don't normally use a controller. I'd say there's not much auto aim going on at all, to be fair.
No, it doesn't look that way, does it? Get good, console peasants. Yeah, definitely not any auto aim.
No, I've never liked playing these kind of games with a controller because
No,
it
I
feels
agree.
too bitty, but now I am running. That's the slide.
Take
There's
what
the
you
bullet.
can. You will require resources to build yourself
It's not
into a
terrible.
diverse and effective warrior.
Not terrible. The actual movement feels okay. I think for people playing controller on PC or other consoles, you probably have the same problems that I would.
Yeah, I don't think it's endemic to the Switch version.
It's the mechanics of. I always find I've got more mobility with the mouse, but that's just.
I see you're getting the slide jump combo going.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
You made it.
And Volt's one of my
There's the
favourites.
extraction ship.
There's a few glitches between shots. Oh no, done my ship in.
Come on, well.
So I mean, there's general gameplay. Everyone's seen this first level.
You're not ready to face war now.
Well,
Use
gonna
the
try
weapon to
anyway.
block the beam and get inside.
This is not gonna.
weapon heart is pounding. This one is stronger than the rest. Lock the arena
Indeed.
down. This Tenno is mine.
Quick, get to the console and release the lockdown. Do that, and I will guide you to your old ship. It's your only chance.
He's a bit of a pew-pew frame.
Yes, he's very electricity based.
Destroy you, but I need to know more.
I need to go over there. Okay. It's been so long since I've played this level,
Warframe is out of power.
and not used to my bullet jump on here. This is not the way I wanted to go.
Also, in fairness, it's not grinding.
Yeah, boring. Is it? Okay. They're still waiting to release the new melee
When you're fully restored.
mechanics called Melee 3.0 very, very shortly,
Sons,
which will give you different ways of fighting and
we need that
Or like different styles of.
yeah, well, most weapons will come with a mod that changes your stances and the combos you can use in melee, and the directional nature of all the melee attacks is going to be able to change. I think I'm not that hot on it because
You feel it overcomplicates it.
no, because people want that. They want the extra complexity in the combat to make the difference between what's going on in the game and how you can affect the enemies and crowd controls and stuff.
A Tenno flows like fire over the battle terrain.
But
Do you
before we go
remember how to
before
dash
more
across
bits,
walls?
let's have a look at menus. So options. Oh no, that's not what you wanted. That's not to select. A is select. Not like every other controller. So you've literally got. Oh, there's aim assist on that. Not working for me. You got a lot of settings there. I mean, it's pretty
Yeah,
good.
you can even aim with motion controls. Port settings as well.
So I mean, I don't know what it's like on the Switch games, but for me, on a console, to have this much freedom to change what you can do.
Yeah, this is not usual on the Switch game. So this is
Matchmaking
obviously
ping
just-
limits, gore enabled, region chats, emojis as text, interface, sensitivities and dots and
This would be interesting. This next one though.
or does it have ludicrous? That's the question. How do you select it? Oh, no.
Ah.
I'm just intrigued because can you only go down?
Try the
Disabled
there you go.
high, medium, and low. So you don't have ludicrous, which I guess is only a PC one.
Makes
Let's stick it
sense.
on high. Constant weapon trail. Let's stick on some extra bits and bells and whistles here.
And see how we go.
I don't think it's too much. I mean, this display's not going to have like resolution and stuff.
No. But it is nice that it's giving you at least some options.
You got to 78%. Okay. Confirm. Oh. Yes, that was right. Okay.
Still seems to be smooth. Get your weapon out, so to speak. Your other weapon.
How do you do that in this? Hooray. It's a strange animal.
Yeah, you're going the wrong way.
Basic traversal. Well done. So this is your primary weapon. Yeah. That's how you can change between the two. How do you change?
I'm not sure what Vor has done to your Warframe, but we cannot remove it now. Just keep going. Your ship is up ahead.
I think the sensitivity needs work.
Well, there is an option for it, so
Yeah.
dig in.
The weird thing about Warframe, I don't know, it's not exactly the same on the Switch, but the sensitivity rating, aim sensitivity really is the one I want. I have that on 0. Oh, I cannot get used to
this.
this.
Flying all around the place.
I do hate this. The bottom button on a diamond of buttons should be the select button.
Yeah, it's Nintendo, isn't it? They flip it round from the Xbox one. One Xbox, they flipped it from the Nintendo one.
How do you?
But BA never made sense to me anyway. It should be AB because that's the order of things.
Okay, we'll try that. And it's X confirm. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Slightly better. I mean, I think as a... We'll cut that down too low, actually. They might have fixed the weird bug. Stuff. I can do a little bit of grinding, look.
Well, that's the important thing.
There it is. Your ship. Hurry. Vor's reinforcements must be on their way.
I'm taking the long route because I haven't got the hang of the controls, but I think it's a really good port. I actually do. No, okay. Oh. Oh. Come on.
Well, to be fair, that was entering the next part. So.
Okay, so that...
Enemy reinforcements are here. Ship Cephalon.
When I first played this game, this part was like, oh shit, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die.
The operator is in danger. I will need a few moments to settle the weapons.
Daniel, are you afraid? You cannot hide from these.
He does look like he's being born, in my opinion.
You will return to me.
Hello, hello.
Oh, boom, headshot.
Tenno, the ship is ready. It's time to leave.
Time to leave. Bye-bye now. Well.
Gay ninja weapons.
Well, it's because in my own playthrough I picked up the others.
Yeah, the good ones. Like a gun. 2 guns, in fact. And a sword.
Yeah, but I wanted knives and bows. It's an art form. So let's see how the... Oh, I guess we're in the orbiter now. Let's go see what it's like in the orbiter on the Switch.
Can you still move the thing about? Yes. Not very well.
Not for long.
But then again, it's loading.
Here's your daily tribute.
Operator, you have returned. I am Ordis, ship's
Ooh.
a shadow of my former self. I cannot serve the operator.
It'll only
in
be
such
6
position.
months before I have the components required to build that.
So,
The Grenier are ravenous
Syndicate's
for this
got
old
that.
technology. It is superior to theirs.
News
Perhaps
offline.
there are systems left in the orbiter compartment.
I like it. Well, I have to say, I think it's
This mess. Those savages.
I like his helmet. If he gets a tailwind, he's going flying.
The lower orbiter compartments have no life support. Why did the operator abandon me?
He's annoying. Fuck off.
Arsenal management could be restored if the operator wishes it.
cha-ching. We now have an arsenal.
You honor
Of
Ordis.
medieval weapons.
Now I can supply the operator with better monitored firepower. Oh, the violation. Those have been looted as well.
Let's have a look
We need
at
to figure
what's
out
the
what
gear we
Captain
like.
Rohr has done to you and stop him.
Ah, okay.
But we'll need help. I found a
So-
communication segment you might
Shh,
salvage
Lotus.
from your ship. When you are ready,
Shh, now.
activate your navigation system.
I actually noticed something that she says incorrectly the other day.
For dismantling it.
You stop talking now because I need to speak. Thank you. But she says she uses the word broadcasted to stop things being broadcasted. I'm like, yeah, a bit strange. Anyway, back to game. So I think this is a fantastic port. I really do. For a game that's on a console that is literally the size of an oversized wallet,
And let's not forget, you can Warframe on the go.
you can Warframe on the go. I mean, I've played it as a normal controller on TV. As controllers go for Warframe, I don't like using them myself because I like using the mouse, but I think you're going to enjoy it. I mean, a lot of people have been singing their praises about it on the Switch and how well it plays. I mean, we had a couple of glitches, a few things around the edge that might make me think it's not quite as good as people have been saying, but it's not going to ruin your enjoyment. I mean,
I think it looks like it translates the Warframe experience quite well, but it is obviously working to different hardware constraints on the Switch.
yeah, I mean, there's just nothing to really say bad about it. You can see from this gear wheel that they're not using the newest stuff. In the current PC build, there is an endless wheel, so you can actually store as much gear as you like rather than just 12 pieces. So as you roll around, you can add more things in. But I think as far as it goes, I mean, it's exactly how you'd expect it to be. You can definitely see some extra lines and things. The resolution isn't as perfect for those flickering bits in the distance.
Yeah, there's some of the anti-aliasing is.
But there's I like the toggle of the run. I'm not actually, I'm now running completely, but I'm not. What's that weird shadow? It's a weird shadow thing going on. How strange. But yeah, all of these doors are locked for obvious reasons.
Even the light doesn't agree with your weapon selection.
But overall, I mean, I love spending time in my orbiter and playing Warframe. There's lots to keep track of, and well, not really that much. There's the Foundry for builds. There's mods over here for obviously upgrading mods and whatnot. Here's your pet stand. I don't know what it's actually called. Incubator, I think. Yeah. And your arsenal. So it's all good. It's all good. I think it's a fantastic port. It looks as I expected and better. It doesn't play badly. The responsiveness for the actual Warframe is good. There's no lag in game or up here. Don't know, enjoy your time with Warframe then. We will turn in one day. But let me know down in your comments if you are a Switch player on Warframe. Get involved. Let us know what you think. I personally think a lot of people had some sponsored video content that was slightly a little bit too positive. Just from that 5-minute experience on the very first level, there was a freeze and a couple of screen glitches. Just did not take away the fun of the game. I love Warframe to bits, but whether that's your Switch, the game, or whatever, it wasn't quite perfect.
No, but as I said, it's working to the hardware constraints, so I think it's doing a good job at porting the essence of what Warframe is.
Yeah,
so I won't be playing it.
No, I enjoyed that. It's interesting to play a game that I can compare to see what the performance of the Switch is like, and yeah, it's good. Well done. not much more to say.
He's fondling my controller like he loves it.
But I mean, the small controller is the only small downside because I've got bigger hands than a 4-year-old. But but guys, yes, that is our first try of the Nintendo Switch Warframe, which I think you guys might have enjoyed. If you've got any comments about how it performs and stuff, people are now talking to us on Warframe.
Heartbreak.
Lol, what we got here? An awesome video, clearly. But yes, we have videos out every Wednesday and Saturday, so check back then for some more awesome content. And
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and
ding the bell.
Ding the bell. Then you will get notifications of when our lovely content goes up, and you can see Snare talking about shiny people that have been featured on Pornhub.
Well, I have to say that Warframe is a love of mine. I do like playing Warframe. It's not enough to make me go out and buy a Switch, but I have heard if you have a PC account or a PlayStation 4 account, etc., you can port your progress, I think, to the Switch and play from that point onwards.
It's really nice because not many things do that.
No, and I know DE are good enough to do things like that. It's free to download. This is an advertisement for Warframe, but it is free to download.
But
Give it a
DE,
shot.
if you want to sponsor him, get in touch. He'll lap it up, and he'll lap it up for me, sort of vicariously.
That sounded so wrong. But guys, thanks for watching. Catch you next time on another video, and take care of yourselves.
Take it easy, guys.
People saying hello, look.
Hello.
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 Bye-bye.